Politically correct group of people have started saying, loosely using the word discrimination. They are not looking at helping Hindus or Sikhs or Buddhists who are discriminated in Afghanistan, Pakistan, or Bangladesh. They are talking about how we, by giving them a home, are discriminating against everyone else in the world almost entirely. Why not Rohingyas? Why not Ahmadiyas? Why not this? Why not that? Why not the rest of the world? This, along with the argument that this is fundamentally anti-secularism. So if you can deal with these two issues first, discrimination and secularism.
So let me deal with it on at two levels, Arnab. One is discrimination in a larger political sense, and the other is discrimination in what I call the narrow constitutional sense. I would not use the word discrimination because every country has to balance priorities. We would like to help our neighbors. We would like to help people in distress. We have ourselves come out of, we are struggling to come out of poverty, we are marching towards our day in the sun. We are heading towards becoming a developing country. We know the pains of growing. How much can we reach out to people from other distressed parts of the world? How many tears can we wipe? Is a matter of balancing priorities. That's an argument of policy. Somebody can say India should have open doors for all its neighbors. If there is strife in Sri Lanka, let them in. If there is strife in Burma, let them in. If the Rohingyas are being treated badly, let them in, and so on. Like some of the Western world, some of the more developed countries have, in fits and starts, have had open doors, as they say. That's a policy argument. In that sense, but discrimination is the word which rings false in this. There are international conventions for grant of asylum. We are not parties to those kind of this. But even the world has international conventions, rules are to be followed. So one is, that's the political argument. What is the political rationale for what we are doing? And you heard it in the Home Minister's statement. We have three neighboring countries. Afghanistan is actually, what is today geographically Afghanistan, was part of this whole area of right from Balkh and those areas. And there were three communities there. There were the Parsis, the Zoroastrians, there were Sikhs, there were Buddhists, apart from Muslims. And I want to say this today. My wife, who's from a Muslim family of Afghanistan, she says when they grew up, when she was a young girl, 50, 60 years ago, she says at that time it was family, community, religion. And that's how the country was understood. They had liberal, they were very liberal. They had social lives and society which looked pretty much like what Indian society looks today. Now, today, then came the Taliban, the Taliban and that kind of radicalization. So they have become an Islamic country. Now, there is a large diaspora of Buddhists, of the non-Islamics, who have faced problems because of this radicalization. The Home Minister gave the figures of the dramatic drop in the population of non-Islamic segments of society. Same with Pakistan. Pakistan was born in 1947. Otherwise, we were part of the same Indian subcontinent. And there was a large Hindu, Buddhist, Zoroastrian population there. Their figures have dropped. And the same with Bangladesh. So if we say these are people of our ethnicity, right now with our resources, and a large number of them are already in India, they have already made it to India. They are floundering as refugees in India without citizenship, and we say we give them citizenship. I frankly don't understand what the brouhaha is all about. As far as all you're doing is you're giving them citizenship, but you're not closing your doors to all others. And anybody else who wants citizenship comes in by the normal route of the Citizenship Act. This is under the Citizenship Amendment Act. The CAA picks out these few people and give them citizenship. Are we exhausting a quota? We don't have quotas of citizenship. I mean, you can give citizenship to as many people as we want. So I don't understand where all this discrimination argument is coming from. And the thing that it's like saying if you do something for one class of society, you must do it for all.